Good day, Patriots, and welcome back to South Africa. It's been a buzz the last couple of days regarding the first refugees landing in America. I've said on my other channel, South African Prepper, that we don't want to judge these people because it is a hard time in South Africa. It's not always the easiest place to live. It's very interesting for me to see the reply of a couple of Americans themselves. There's a lot of videos going around how white South Africans will now be the cheap labor and how we are racist and all of those things from the woke left side. So the reason for this video is that this is an historic time in South Africa. There was a article asking the question if the floodgates for the Afrikaners to America will now open, and how many more of our fellow white South Africans will actually leave for America. So this reminds me of the Second Boer War. You know, in the Second Boer War, when they signed the Treaty at Vereniging, when the war stopped, there was literally nothing left. So we are indeed going into a type of historical event for white South Africans, in the regards to that some of our people will leave for America. And I just want to add this. We have seen hundreds of thousands of white people over the last 50 years leave for the rest of the world. We've got white South Africans literally all over the world. Australia, New Zealand, Europe, Americas, all over the world you will find South Africans. And the reason why South Africans leave is because for a better life. It is for economic reasons. It is so that we can have a better life for ourselves and for our children. So it's definitely the people staying behind. This video is actually for you because this is literally like the end of the Second Boer War, where the group called the Bittereinders decided that they will stay and they will keep on fighting until the end. And that actually forced then the Treaty of Vereniging, where the British had to almost negotiate a way out of the war because it was becoming extremely costly for them. So I believe that we are going into historic times for white South Africans yet again. White South Africans have always been the minority. We have always been amongst the other tribes, number-wise, we have always been the minority. It has always been like that. And the last 50 years have caused white South Africans to live differently, act differently, and innovate. Because around every corner, sometimes it's not easy in South Africa. Sometimes you really have to make a plan. And we make a joke about it, a boer maak 'n plan. A farmer makes a plan, or a South African makes a plan. And it comes from a position where you really need to make a plan in order to survive. And I've said this on this channel and on my other channel, is that South Africans, and especially white South Africans, have got a uniqueness attached to them. In the sense that we will always try and make things a little bit better for ourselves. Not asking help from anybody, not demanding help from the government. Well, they don't really care about us, but we just tend to make a plan on our own. So if the floodgates to America will open up, and I've got an honest feeling that there's not so many people that are going to go, because we know family and friends that are abroad. And when you speak to them because of technology, you can have video calls. you'd always tend to get the feeling that they do miss South Africa, because South Africa is a good place in many ways, except now for the crime and the BEE and the government and all of that stuff. In a lot of regards, life in South Africa is good. And South Africa is an absolutely amazing, beautiful place with a whole lot of potential and a whole lot of riches that could be made here if the government and parliament would just stand aside. So, if you are watching this and you have decided that you are going to stay, welcome to the Bitter Einder group. I think it's now the second time in our history that we are going to be, not the second time, but again, we are going to be the Bitter Einders, whomever decides to stay in South Africa. And I've said this on my other channel before, there has not been a better time in South Africa for whites to group, to stay together, to try and create something for ourselves. We need to forget about fighting Parliament. We need to forget about fighting Malema for singing "Kill the Boer, kill the farmer." We should actually just give them all a middle finger, and we should start to focus on ourselves. And I've said this before, we need to look inwards. We need to start being who we are. We are Boers, we are Afrikaners. We can actually solve the problems ourselves. And we don't need to do it for other tribes and other races. We can do it for ourselves. So good luck to those refugees going. Again, I'm not going to try and judge them. For those Americans, those woke lefties that think white South Africans are weak, I think they're going to prove you wrong. For those people that are planning to go to America, I would suggest you keep in contact, because within our lifetime we are going to see a change in South Africa that's going to be for the better for white South Africans. And I don't make promises easy, but this is one promise I will make to my fellow South Africans and my white fellow South Africans, because every single day a lot of us are working extremely hard to try and find ways that we can improve the situations for white South Africans. Please like, share and subscribe, and God bless.